Starting with a yawn. Oh, that's never a good sign. Welcome, one and all, back to the Jay Leal quest through of Skyrim.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great, bro. Chicken. Oh, my name is Jay Leal, and I do SkeletonCrewBrand.com. SkeletonCrewBrand.com. Your source for all things I find interesting. Yeah, if you don't know what it is, go check it out. Skeleton. Just as it sounds. Crew, not as it sounds. It's like Motley Crue, so C-R-U-E. And then brand, not band, B-R-A-N-D, brand. Put them together, what do you got? SkeletonCrewBrand.com. That was pretty close to bibbidi bobbidi boo. My name is Jay. I do SkeletonCrewBrand.com, and I am playing Skyrim. And I say we because if you have been watching since episode 1, hey, I know her. Speaking of episode 1, I know her. Welcome. We made this character specifically to be live streamed and archived, so every moment of this character's gameplay is available on SkeletonCrewBrand.com or my Rev J Leal L-E-A-L YouTube page, or the Skeleton Crew Brand YouTube page. Episodic documentation of this guy questing through Skyrim. So if you have not seen the previous episodes, I highly recommend checking them out. It's just as good as Game of Thrones, but, you know, more me. It's me providing commentary on a video game version of a Game of Thrones like story. So if you like the Skeleton Crew Brand podcast, Game of Thrones and video games, this was literally made for you. So check out the rest. Starting at episode 7 is kind of weird. Start with 1. That's how things work.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
I heard about that.
Shouted him apart.
Apart. What? So, I just recently streamed for a bit, and I took a potty break, and now here we are streaming the next episode, so it doesn't seem like anyone's carried over live as of yet, but we'll see. So last episode we went to go obtain a horn that belonged to Jurgen Windcaller. Yeah, when we got to the location where the horn should have been, it wasn't there. But there was a note instead that said, "Come to Riverwood, come to this inn, and request to have the attic room." So I suppose we're supposed to be talking to her.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I guess.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Okay. Well,
Attic room, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have an attic room.
Oh.
You can have the one on the left.
Okay.
Make yourself at home.
Well.
We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Okay.
So you're the Dragonborn.
Whoa.
I've been hearing so much
Whoa.
about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Walk casually. Walk casually.
Close the door.
Wow. Things about to get romantic.
Now we can talk.
Huh. You want me to close this door too? Suppose that would make some sense, huh?
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
I'm going to choose this one because Cloak and Dagger. Marvel Comics.
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn.
Why are
I'm
you
actually
getting
trying to
so
help
defensive?
you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you.
Oh,
Well,
what?
someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
That's a good point.
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
Well.
Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Well, I don't know about devouring. It's kind of, it's like more of an absorption. Or absorbing? Not really devouring.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't
Wow.
Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay.
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Oh, you were that. Okay.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynes Grove is next, if the pattern holds.
Okay.
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Alright.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Superman? You just went through that door.
Orknar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynes
Excuse
Grove is
me.
this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. Wanna stop for food or anything? Oh, I thought it was a level up time. Look how close I am. Okay. What is with all those markers on my map? Okay, one soul stone. Alright, let's get these quests under control. Let's see. Travel to Solstheim. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Return the horn. Alright, well I'm gonna go with this friend of mine here first. Well, you know what? I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. Let me go ahead and take the horn back to the Greybeards first. Let's finish that, and then I'll meet up with you. Huh? So we're getting to a point in this game where this main quest line is going to take a turn where I can go ahead and pause the progression of it and do some side stuff and build up our character here before continuing on with the main quest line. I think I might do that because that's conventionally how I do it. It makes the remainder of the quest line a little easier to get through, having that added character build-up. Plus, you know, I'd like to find all the words of power and all that jazz.
Retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wincom. Well done.
Thanks.
You have now passed all the trials.
Nice.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Da.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Whoa.
Now. Meis nu ismir dovasebron daman da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna go do some stuff. I'll be back. Hey, you know what? Let's see if these guys have any information on these Blades characters. Hey, you.
Sky above. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
So there's nothing really about the Blades I can ask yet.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Well, I guess I'm fairly ready.
I felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Alright. Go meet up with the Blades.
Guide you.
Check. Delphine. And then from there, we'll get that word of power. Why do they want me to go out that door? Alright, let's see. Where are we meant to be traveling to? Over here, so... that's our fast travel. location. They got pretty sweet swords. Okay. Lovely. Hello, goats.
Hello there, fellow traveler.
Hi.
One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service. Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song. The best tales are those of adventure. Who could truly write such a tale without first experiencing such?
That makes sense.
I
I like your devotion to your craft. I admire it. Peaceful little nighttime stroll through Skyrim. There are a lot of goats on this road. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way that thing survived that. Hey, so, learning the last word to that shout, the one that when we first learned it just kind of staggered people, yeah, now sends them flying. And, it's a really useful thing. Very useful, because having to fight that saber cat with an axe or my bow, no way. So much easier just to yell it off a cliff.
You there, traveler!
Nope.
Over here!
Last time somebody spoke to me randomly on the road, it turned out to be an ambush. I killed through them all, but no, not interested in that happening right now. That's a dragon, I hear. we've come to another hold, Windhelm. I believe this is the first not Whiterun hold that we've come across. Well, we'll have to come back and check it out once we're done with this quest here. Let's see. Okay, let me get up this way. Ooh. Let's see, do I have a... No, I don't have... I need soul gems to recharge the magic properties of this bow. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to run away from this thing. At least until my shout charges. And then once that charges, I'm going to shout this fool off this cliff. Oh. Still following me? Nope. Oh, okay. But I hear a dragon, so... There it is. What's going on there? You talking to me?
You do not even know our tongue, do you?
No, I don't.
Such arrogance.
What?
To dare take for yourself the name of Dova.
I don't like you.
Sarukanir, Kridar, Trur.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I got him. Jeez. Whoops.
I am Salaknir. Hear my voice and despair.
Pretty amazing you can talk and shoot fire out of your mouth at the same time. That's impressive. Hey, buddy. Crashed.
It's to be a real fight.
Oh!
Not bad.
Uh-oh. Woo! That was close.
I've been wanting a closer look at one of these boats.
Bugger.
Wait, something's happening. Clouds above.
Yeah, this is the thing that happens.
So we really
Yeah. Really am Dragonborn. Impressed.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing.
Wow.
I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where?
Wow.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel.
Wow, not even dragons.
The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Maybe then. Pose a solid point.
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Alright, so, remember when I said this game is going to take a turn wherein I diverge from the main quest line for a little bit? Well, this is that point. We will continue this main quest line story after I level our character up a little bit. This is where the game, or that main quest line, gets a little more intense. So I want to be sufficiently skilled to go and take on the next chapter of the main quest line. So yeah, you see how it kind of wrapped up with the Greybeards, with them not necessarily offering any next moves, and then with Delphine, she said, okay, meet me in Riverwood, but gave it kind of like an open-ended, like, if I'm not there by the time you get there, wait, or, you know, whatnot. So she'll get there, and we can meet her there eventually, and it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna change the what was I going to say? The progression of the story.
Oh, great. Another wanderer. Slumming it on your way to Windhelm. Wouldn't...
Okay. That's right, Windhelm is up here. So, why don't we check out Windhelm? See what that's like. This is the first time that we've been to... Yeah, see? So we'll put the main quest line on hold for now, and we're just gonna go kind of we could too knock off some of these to-dos on our miscellaneous list and some of these other side quests, because if we don't, it's eventually going to get really long and really overwhelming and really hard to keep track of what storylines we're focusing on. So yeah, that is probably what we're going to do next. So we'll put the main quest line on hold, and we'll start checking off some of these, especially some of these add-ons. We'll go ahead and do fairly soon here, but right now I say let's go scope out Windhelm. Let's see what that's all about. See what the another hold looks like. Now let's see, which way is Windhelm? That away. Okay.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nordham mead. He's good for it. He's been in Kynesgrove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again. If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better.
Alright, well, get around to doing that. Alright, well.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Okay, cool.
Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Okay, well, we got 2 things added.
Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's court wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, thanks. Crazy lady.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess I can go talk to your friend now, huh? Alright. Let's get that out of the way.
Did you see my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
You are senile. Apparently.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone.
There's no way to greet somebody. I've never seen you before. Leave me alone. Well, let's get this out of the way too. I'm gonna add this one to their stamina. I should add something to the magicka, but you know. Okay, so I'm gonna add this perk to our one-handed because that's doing right by us right now.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome. I visited the meaderies of Riften once, as a lad. Wish I had their skill. What do you think I am? A beggar? My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time. What? No. All right. I won't worry about the coin anymore. Just stop giving me that look. Yes, I've wandered a bit, but I always come back to Kynes Grove. My clan was one of the first to settle here. Legend says that my forefather Lena discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead. Of course, there's another story of Lena losing the family shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe. Well, I never claimed otherwise. Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's not easy, trust me.
I trust you. Alright.
Until next time.
Just had to threaten some physical violence for you to do what I want you to do.
I hope. Well, this is really quite a nice town when you get down to it. Just look at the view. It'll be good to not have to hear him whining about his debts. Rogi pawned a few of his things back when he still had things to pawn. Take them.
I don't want these things. Hey. Hey, you.
I visited the meaderies of Riften once, as a lad.
You told me. Here's your stuff back. I don't want it.
wish I had their skill.
Hmm. Alright, let's get to Windhelm. What's on our quest list? What is it wanting us to do? I don't want to do that. I just want to go to Windhelm. So let's put a marker on it. There we go. So now we just follow our blue. Hey. Okay. Why can't I see it? There it is. Yeah, so we haven't been to another hold. We've only ever been to Whiterun. So this will have its own Jarl. Actually, this one, you know, Jarl Bolgruff from Whiterun. Well, each hold has their own Jarl. And, you know, like their very own Ned Stark. And this one,
There's been another dragon attack. Kynes
Yeah.
Grove this time.
Pretty sure I killed that one.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Kinda. The Jarl of Windhelm.
The Aquino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me?
I guess.
Part of that.
I guess I can. Yeah, the Jarl of this place, of Windhelm, is that Ulfred Stormcloak, the guy that we were going to be executed alongside, who had his mouth covered. Yeah, that guy. That guy is the Jarl of this place. Maybe we can go visit him after, you know, avoiding having our heads cut off together.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have fought the butcher by now.
And you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
I love my husband, but he can be
Imperial spies? You can't be
at
serious.
times.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that was. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Mm-hmm.
Get rid of our little blue marker. Okay, I think there's something that we have lined up to do here. Let's see. I think this might be a local thing. Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's see, what does this quest entail? Well, that's all we know. All we know is we need to talk to Aventus Artino. So let's go talk to him. He apparently lives here.
Same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Yeah, nice to have met you too.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Ouch. Yeah, this place does not look as fun and friendly as Whiterun. It feels dirtier, it just feels drab and... ugh. Whiterun feels classy. I just ran around this whole flippin' place and I did not... Okay.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Artino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimbar. Always with the nonsense.
Grimbar.
No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child. Wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Artino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Her father would run them off.
Okay. Well, I think this is going to be a good spot to wrap. And we will pick up this quest line next time in episode 8. Give us a little fresh start away from the main quest line, and this will take us down something new. So that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. And please visit SkeletonCrewBrand.com for all your Skeleton Crew brand needs. Don't know what those are? Well, go to the site, find out what you need. We're happy to tell you. Added some new... Well, there's going to be a lot of new stuff being added to our store, and our Amazon store, and our Etsy store. Yeah, I had a revelation the other day that it's been a while since I posted new designs and new stuff. I'm sure our regular and most interactive followers and supporters, not followers, supporters. Followers sounds weird. Supporters, you guys already have one of everything that I have posted on the site, so I just need to post more. I need to make new designs, I need to make new stuff, and yeah, I'm going to spend the next couple weeks doing that, hitting that hardcore, and really giving Skeleton Crew a content push on that end. So yeah, so keep a lookout for that, and as always, check out the Skeleton Crew Brand podcast. It's the podcast that I host. New episode came out for my birthday, January 3rd. It's a Jay Leal origin cast, so I get pretty candid, and, you know, I talk a lot. I talk a lot about personal stuff, and it's not the kind of podcast I do always, but it's definitely something that I will do again in the future. Just don't know when, but, you know, something a little different, but it's still just me ranting and raving about nothing. So check that out. We've got a new comic crypt being recorded tomorrow, and then the Biff Bam boys, Mike and Ryan, we keep talking about getting some new Biff Bam Borts under our belt. So keep a lookout for all of that at SkeletonCrewBrand.com. And while you're here, or maybe you're not here on YouTube, but if you are on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, crush that like button, and hit the little bell up there to be notified every time I stream live, which will be more and more frequent with Skyrim. Look at that face. I'll likely stream again tomorrow, and if I do, we'll tap on that bell and find out if I do or not. And yeah, let's quick save. Whoop. No, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. Quick save, and I will see you guys on our next episode.